Happy New Year people, and thanks for joining us as we check out our top 5 recommended indie games releasing in January. As you'd expect, in January there's not a ton of releases, but still we like to delve through all the games releasing and bring you our top 5 recommendations. So without me banging on anymore, here is January's Hotlist.
Wakey, wakey, sunshine! Hey, kid, I said wakey, wakey! It ain't polite to sleep during a cutscene.
Rad Rodgers is an action-packed platformer that sees slightly obnoxious kid Rad team up with his trusty old gaming console, Dusty, and embark on a comedy-fueled adventure to restore peace to the mysterious fantasy land. The slick action platforming plays out in stunning retro-inspired worlds, which only feel more nostalgic through the brilliant soundtrack. Rad Rodgers was originally a Kickstarter project back in 2016, and since its successful campaign, developers Interceptor Entertainment have teamed up with THQ Nordic to help finalise the game. Rad Rodgers is releasing episodically, and World 1 can be played on the 1st of January when it releases on Xbox One and PS4.
What Albert loved most was snatched in the night. The shadows, to blame, took her out of his sight.
Albert and Otto is a dark puzzle platformer that takes players on a thought-provoking adventure for a 1939 Germany. The story evolves around the mysterious girl with bunny ears, and it's up to young Albert and the girl's magical bunny Otto to piece together the clues and find the missing girl. To progress through this haunting world, Albert and Otto will need to work together. Albert can shoot, which is always handy, and Otto can fit through tight gaps, which is also very handy. Players will need to use their logic to overcome the multitude of puzzles the game challenges you with. Albert and Otto is actually available now on PC, but is getting a console debut on the 10th of January when it releases on Xbox One. Anamorphine is a unique adventure game that takes you on a journey through the world of mental health, depression and death. You play as Tyler, a young man in post-traumatic denial after his wife has fallen victim to an accident, robbing her of her livelihood. Tyler must revisit a succession of key memories that he shares with his wife, Elena, all in the hope to help him with his guilt and stop Elena slipping even further into the pool of depression. Anamorphine features no dialogue or action buttons. It purely acts as a narrative-rich adventure through the stigmatised world of mental health. A quick word of warning, although the game doesn't feature dialogue or actions, it is not a game suitable for children as it does touch on some very impactful and emotional issues. Anamorphine is coming to PS4 and PC on the 16th of January. Innerspace is a flying game like no other. The game takes place in the final days of the Inverse, a world inside our planet where gravity pulls out rather than in. Exploring this stunning world, you're tasked with the challenge of finding the last remaining memories that will soon be lost forever. This unique flight exploration game will see you soaring through the skies, diving deep beneath ancient waves and gliding through ancient civilizations. And although the entire civilization may have died, their gods still stand tall. Innerspace is a flight game that offers you complete freedom inside its unique world, where exploration is the only way to progress. You can get your hands on Innerspace when it releases on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC on the 16th of January. Iconoclasts follows the story of Robin, a young girl who wants nothing more in life than to be a mechanic. But without a license, this is a sin, especially in her mother's eyes. But this dream soon turns out to be the least of Robin's concerns, although she doesn't know that yet, as something strange is happening around her, something she cannot get away from. Iconoclasts is an action-heavy platforming adventure that plays out through 10 hugely detailed locations, each filled with their own screen-intimidating bosses. At its core, Iconoclasts is a heart-wrenching tale that asks the question, can one mechanic really save the world? Iconoclasts is coming to PS4 on the 23rd of January. And that wraps up our January Hotlist. If you're looking forward to playing any of these games that we mentioned, then please let us know in the comments below. And to keep up to date with more indie game content, including previews, reviews, podcasts and more, make sure you subscribe and check out indie-credible.com. And from us at Indie Credible, Happy New Year!